and here's Les Kiter.
All right, Van. Cassius Clay backs away from a wild left hand. Nobody swung, landed a punch. Clay in his white trunks, black stripes. Williams, black trunks, white stripes. Clay about 2 pounds heavier. They're of a size and height, about 6'2 and a half, 6'3". Clay is going through that famous shuffle of his. Williams stalking him, moving clockwise right above our mutual mic. Williams dances, shoots a light left jab that misses. Clay just shuffles, has his hands down, pulls up his pants, tight. Keeps shuffling. Now he's going counterclockwise and weaving, bobbing. Clay has yet to throw a punch. Williams has missed 2 light jabs. That's it so far in the first 30 seconds. Cleveland Williams, the big cat, the man who throws bombs, throws a light left jab. Clay backing away off the ropes above us. Clay with his hands down now, moving clockwise, continuing in that same shuffle of his. He's got, he looks like a dancer up there, or the way he bobs and weaves for a man 212 pounds. He ducked under a left hand thrown by Williams, landed on top of the head. Actually, neither man has thus far been hit. Williams stalking his man. Cleveland outwardly very calm. They call him the big cat, and he throws bombs. Here's Clay's first punch, a left to the body, light left. Clay moving in now, left, straight left, jolt and jab to the jaw. Cleveland Williams just stalking him as Clay is moving around, throws a light left to the head. And another left taken on the glove by Cleveland Big Cat Williams, who's the popular favorite here in Houston in the Astrodome tonight. Clay throws a right, and it doesn't seem to bother Williams at all. Williams right above our microphone has Clay in the corner, hits him left to the body. Clay maneuvers deftly and gets out of the corner. That's one of those things that people are waiting to see. If he can corner Clay, Clay on the shuffle comes in with a left to the body, lands a left to the head, a hard left to the face, thrown by Cassius Clay. And it's Clay's with the heavier punches so far. Clay with that jolting jab. Williams keeps after him, takes another hard left that stands his hair on end. Clay's left to the nose again. Clay with a missing left to the body. Clay has shown he has that devastating left jab, and he lands again. Williams stalking him above us, takes a right on his glove, thrown by Clay. Clay's best punch so far, the only one really the left here, is the left by Williams. Clay's head went back, and the crowd roared, but it didn't have too much effect. Williams shoots a left jab, but Clay moving clockwise in the shuffle constantly. Takes a left in the face, throws a right to the ear of Williams. A combination left and right by Clay, both in the glove. There's the left to the face of Williams. Clay has landed the harder punches. Clay with a left to the nose, a right to the nose. And Clay shakes him up, goes into a shuffle, misses the left, throws the left and the right. Williams stands his ground in mid-ring, but is taking punches and punishment. It's all Clay landing. Clay left to the face. Another left hook thrown by Clay. Williams not hurt at all, but he's taken the heavier blows. We have 20 seconds left in round 1. Here's Williams now, has yet to land a solid punch on Cassius Clay. Clay in his bob and weave against the ropes, goes left to body, left to the face, and that combination, the 1-2, left to body, and a short left jolt by Williams, but Clay backing up. Everyone waiting to see if Cleveland can land the bomb. He may never get the chance. He takes a left to the nose. The bell, the end of round 1. Williams proved he could take a punch, but Clay jarred him. It was all Cassius Clay. There's the bell. Here's this. Harry Kessler, the referee, the last heavyweight title fight, he did Marciano and Moore, one of the great respected officials. Clay, who has dazzling speed with that left hand, and he shows it to Williams with the left to the nose, a left hook taken in the glove by Williams. Cleveland wants to get in that one big left hook. Everyone waiting. He has yet to really throw a bomb. Here's Clay landing a hard left taken on the glove, however, by Cleveland Williams. And there's Williams with the left to the nose. Clay ducked and then backpedaled away. Clay shuffling, shoots a left off the shuffle, is pushed into Williams' corner and cuts Williams with the left hand to the ear. Williams, stalking his man, looks more ready to throw punches than he was in the first round. Here's Clay missing with a light left to the body. Clay's jabbing with his left hand, a snapping left jab to the nose. Williams' nose will be sore tomorrow, that's for sure. Here's Clay bobbing, weaving. Williams keeps stalking him, throws the left, but Clay backs against the rope. Here's Williams with Clay against the rope. Deftly, Clay ducks under the rope, ducks his head and catches a right. Williams with a left and the crowd roared. He didn't hurt him, but he did land on Clay. Clay actually got his head under the top ring strand. Here's a left to the body by Clay. Williams keeps moving in, takes a left thrown by Clay and a slap by Clay. Clay hits you many different ways, slaps and hooks and jabs, dazzling speed left to the nose. Williams has him against the ropes above us, but Clay definitely ducks, takes a short jolting left to the top of the head. Williams unable to follow through, takes the left thrown by the champion. Clay with another left. Clay can hit him almost at will with his left jab. But Williams, not rocked, takes another left to the nose bleeding. There's a right hook to the eye by Cassius Clay off a left hook. Clay with a left jab. Some claret flowing from Williams' nose, but it bothers him not one whit. Here's Williams throwing the right, but Clay ducked. Clay ducked over the ring as they top rope and got away from the first bomb. Here's Clay with a combination left, right, left, catching Williams. His hair up on end again as Clay ups him with a left to the nose. Another one, a right to the ear, and Williams mad. Storms after Clay, who backs away and cuts him to the left. Williams is tied up by Clay in a referee's hold, a wrestler's hold in the corner, but they break left to the body, Clay. Clay ducks, doesn't throw. Williams feints, doesn't throw. Clay cuts him with a couple of light lefts as he backs away, weaving clockwise, a hard left from the right to the nose. Williams down from the right. He's up at 2, but he'll take a mandatory 8 count. A short joining right hook by Clay, and Cleveland Williams was down. He doesn't look hurt. He's taking the mandatory 8. We have a knockdown in round 2. Here comes the champion, throws another right, misses the left, throws the right. He's got Williams hurt in mid-ring. Clay with a left, a right, a left. Williams with his back to us is getting hit at will, a left, a right. Clay has him going down on his, sitting down above us. He gets up immediately. He'll take another mandatory 8. Clay threw both hands up in the air, signal of victory. But Kessler is giving the mandatory 8. Williams shakes his head. Williams has been hurt. We have 12 seconds left in the round. A left misses by Williams. Williams will survive the round. A left by Clay, a left and a right. Williams flat on his back. But the bell will ring, but they'll keep counting. The bell, he keeps counting. And Kessler says, no, the round is over. They told us that the count would continue. Williams was flat on his back. Kessler called the end of round 2 with Williams down at the count of 2. There's the bell, and here's Les Carter. Don't go away, it may not last long. Williams gets hit with a left. He has nothing to lose now but to throw bombs. He's been down 3 times. Takes a right short by Clay. Clay hitting him almost at will. Williams, with that age, apparently slowing him up. And he's a target here at the left and a right by Clay. Backing away, goes into a shuffle. A right, left, right by Clay, a left. Williams trying to protect himself. Can't do it. Left to the face, a left and a right. Williams down. He may not get up. 2, 3. He's over in Clay's corner. He does get up at 5, wobbling. This is the 4th knockdown. Mandatory 8 count, and he now is bleeding at the mouth. There he is up. Clay goes after him. Clay has a target now. 4 knockdowns already. He's hitting with a barrage of left and right. Left, right, left. It's all Clay. Williams now jabs a little bit, but no effect. Throws another jab. Clay feels he's got him now. Cuts him on the back of the ear and almost knocked him down. But Williams now stand-up style, backing away. Clay hits him with a left to the face. Williams doesn't quite know what to do. He's been hurt badly. Takes a left and a right in his own corner, right, and the referee stops the fight. It's all over. Clay wins by a technical knockout.
Or less, the world heavyweight title, the big fight, the big night, unusual locale, Lewiston, Maine, round number 1. They score the fight here on a 10-point must scoring system in Maine. 10 for the winner of the round, 9 on down for the loser. If you're going to score with us, well, get your pencil and pad handy. We're waiting for that bell for round 1. Here we go. Sonny Liston in the dark trunks is chasing that man straight away. Is that a mistake? Beautiful right-hand shot that you saw. That was the best punch thus far landed by the champion. We note that early, halfway through this first round, that Sonny is shooting mostly, although he's going to the head now, mostly toward that body. You know the old story, you kill the body and the head might follow. Knockdown, ladies and gentlemen, a right-hand shot. A right-hand shot on the chin. Jersey Joe Walcott. Sonny cannot move. Check the time.
Jerry Kvarri. I'm here to enforce the rules of the commission. Now, you score a knockdown. You must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. All right? 3 knockdowns is out. Now, listen. The farthest will be saved by the bank. Okay?
They're not listening. Wait a minute.
Are you listening?
Will we keep the crowd down, please? The referee, it's very important, wants to give them the instructions.
Just listen to me. If you score a knockdown, you must go to the farthest neutral corner and stay there until I tell you to come out. If the fight is on the floor and the bell rings, the bell will not save anybody from being knocked out. The count must continue. The seconds, please stay out.
3 knockdowns.
3 knockdowns is out.
3 knockdowns is
it's
win.
voided. All right? Any questions? Shake hands and good luck to both of you.
Ready to go. Clay in the white trunks, Kvarri in the blue. 15 rounds. Starting off very fast, using good combinations with the right hand. And Kvarri gets in a good right. 2 minutes. There's a slight redness just over the bridge of Jerry Kvarri's nose. That left jab is finding its mark. The round to end round one, and looking at the action right off the start, you have to say one thing, that Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay, whichever you want it, has certainly appeared in the first round to have lost none of his swift. He is still plenty fast, and his left jab is still a dynamite punch. Jerry Kvarri has a slight redness below both eyes and on the bridge of his nose from that left jab. Clay has missed a couple of big punches in that first round, so his timing might be a shade off. But there is also no question that the former heavyweight champion is in fine physical condition. He has done a lot of road work, and he obviously is ready to go. Both fighters are up. The staring contest that took place prior to the start of the fight apparently had no effect on Jerry Kwari, but it might be that Clay's left hand will before too long. Kwari leaping forward to connect with that hook, his left hook, his best punch. Left and right by Clay on the combination. Good left hand by Clay, coming backwards on the punch. Effectively using his advantage in reach, 10 inches, to stay away from that left hand of Kori's. Midsection, a left hook to the chin by Kwari. That's the end of round two. Once again, it's obvious that Clay has been working hard on Kori's left hook, his best punch. He so far in the first two rounds has effectively not only used his superior footwork, but his right arm to block that punch coming in. And the reach of Kwari is at a very definite disadvantage at the moment. Bill, it looks as though Muhammad is having quite a comeback, and he appears to be in excellent shape.
Well, his jab is certainly sharp. He's moving well. But once again, Tom, I just feel that we're all witnessing a first, something that none of us can really say how this is going to come about because of the time. 3.5 years, he's just 28 years old, and it's quite an experience.
Well, we'll certainly find out. So far, he has looked in fine condition. Jerry Kwari in the blue trunks, trying to work to the inside. And of course, Clay, having the superior speed, has effectively so far stayed out of range of that left hook. Jerry said in his pre-fight strategy he was going to try to get inside to cut him off. So far, he has not been able to do that.
Stick in when you can. Out of distance all night.
That's a good test.
Clay is using that left jab just like a piston, constantly keeping Kquarri off balance by hammering it out there. There's a slight redness above the right eye of Jerry Kquarri. A cut over Kquarri's left eye. Cut is bleeding profusely. And once again, right combination by Clay. Kquarri is fighting back, but the cut has been opened. You see the timer, 15 seconds. The bell to end round 3. Jerry Kquarri going back to the corner, while his trainer Teddy Bentham, Lou Gross, and Willie Ketchum go to work on that cut. Referee Tony Perez standing directly above Kquarri's corner, watching him. And Perez is calling for the doctor. Kquarri is upset about it. Got to kind of hold him back. Tony Perez has signaled the fight is over, apparently because of an eye cut.
It's a terrible cut, Tom. You and I both can see it.
There's no doubt about it being a very bad cut. The doctors, there were 4 in attendance tonight. Dr. Calvin Brown, Dr. James Ellison, Dr. Joel Wilbur, and Dr. Jerome Siegel. They said one of each doctor would be working in the corner. The question now is which one made the decision. Referee Tony Perez stopped it. Apparently, Kquarri not able to answer the bell for the 3rd round.
And the referee said it was a very severe cut. That's the reason he stopped it. The winner at the end of the 3rd round by a TKO, Muhammad Ali.
Good going, Mood. Champ, come on over here. Let's see if we can see this. Can we get down, please? Well, here's the young man who turned the trick. Champ, you certainly didn't look like you'd been away.
Thank you. I've been working for the past 3 years, but not hard, just road work. But I like to say Kquarri was, I don't know, I imagine I won easy, but it was rough. He was tricky, he hit hard, and if it wasn't for my speed, it wouldn't have ended like it did.
I noticed you did a very fine job on blocking his most effective punch, the left hook. I assume that you worked on this a bit.
Yes, I have a couple of sparring partners with a good left hook. They fight a lot like Kquarri. And friend of mine out in Los Angeles, Ron Rich, told me about him and sent him to me, and that was a great help to me. I'd also like to say I'm glad that I am back so we can settle this confusion about Joe Frazier and all the people who thinks he's still the champion, and I hope something can soon be worked out where we can solve this whole heavyweight mess.
Now tell me how you felt yourself. Did you feel tonight that you were as sharp? I noticed in the first round that you missed a couple of punches. You're not expected to hit everyone, but did you feel your timing was sharp?
My timing was sharp. Jerry Kvarri is tricky. He's a good boxer. I managed to miss just a few punches. He didn't hit me but about once or twice, never to the body, none in the face. And but he was good. He was tricky, and I think my timing, I'm a little stronger now than I was the day I retired. And I think I'm better, a much better fighter now.
Did you feel the situation of the left jab was the one that started it all? Was the jab that started the cut?
I'm not sure. I would have to probably watch a replay or something. It probably was the right hand. I don't know.
Well, we're looking at it right here, champ. Let's see if we can turn it back and perhaps get some kind of an idea of the punch that started the cut. There was no question that the combinations that you were throwing opened it very deeply, and it was a bad cut.
Yes, I'm sorry that it did end that way because Kvarri wasn't yet out. I think he was dazed, but he wasn't out. And I'm just sorry that he couldn't have went on.
Well, now here is the replay, so you'll have an opportunity to watch it. This is the entire round, champ, so you go ahead and describe whatever you're trying to do here.
I'm just concentrating on my legs. This is a big asset to me. On my toes, in and out. And usually when a fella punch at me, I'm out of hitting range and I can counter. But he was real tricky. He was taking his time. He had a hard left hook, but I blocked up him pretty good.
Did you feel that there was any particular punch of his that stung you at any time?
One body punch at the end of, I think, the second round. He caught me in the rope with a body punch, and that was pretty powerful. But I've been also training for that, too. But I like to say it was a good fight. And Kvarri was tricky, but I think I was just a little too fast. If the 3-year layoff had hurt me, I think he would have did much better.
I gathered from your fine conditioning, as well as your fast footwork, as well as your timing and your punches, that you were trained to go 15 if you had to.
I could have did this at 15. Right now I'm working slow. I was ready to step it up if I had to, but my battle plan was just to keep a step ahead of Kvarri in case I needed more energy for the later rounds.
When you spotted the cut from whatever punch it was, and I assumed that it was from that punishing left jab which you were firing in there like a piston, did you work on the cut?
Well, no, I was just boxing and hitting the target wherever it came, but I wasn't specifically concentrating on the cut. But I'm sorry again that the cut did happen because I really didn't get enough action. Just 3 rounds really wasn't enough. But I think we can now solve this whole trouble with Joe Frazier myself, because this is the #1 contender, and I think he fought 7, 8 hard rounds with Frazier, hit Frazier about 900 times. I think he hit me about twice. So,
champ, do you feel that you want Frazier right now, or would you like to have another fight between?
It's up to the managers and the backers. We got a couple more things in the working. We're not too anxious to get to him. He's got to get past Bobby Foster, the light heavyweight champion, first.
I know that you said that as far as you were concerned, there was an awfully good right hand, and I think that was the one that did the real damage.
Right.
You were mentioning the fact that Frazier, in your book, is not the champion, that nobody ever took your title from you in the ring.
I think you can watch me fighting Jerry Kvarri here and look at how long he went with Frazier before he cut him and how many times he hit Frazier. And if you compare me with Frazier, this is a completely different fight.
There was also a quote in the paper to the effect that Frazier wasn't much interested in this fight. You don't really believe that, do you?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think he's surprised that I got my license back, and he was relying on me not getting them. This is why he was talking so big, but now that I'm back in action, I think he's backing off.
Now, here we are, champ, and this is a slowed-up action of it. I don't know if you can even follow your own punches, but believe me, they're awfully swift. But that left hand is obviously very punishing, and it was all during the fight.
Yeah. So, box a man like Kvarri out to beat him without getting hit yourself. You have to be pretty good on your toes, and I'm lucky that the amount of footwork that I've been doing enabled me to get in and out like I did without getting hit myself.
I think that we're going to watch the combination of the left. There's the left and right, and I think that was the punch that really did the big damage.
I think that was it.
Well, there was no doubt that you came back tonight, young man, and I know that the boxing fans all over the country send their congratulations to you for a very fine job against a very tough opponent. No question about it. You went out as a champion. You came back as a champion. My congratulations.
I'd like to say hello to the Supremes, the Temptations, Sidney Poitier, Bill Cosby. All of my friends are here in the audience today. And Gail Sayers also in Chicago.
Gail Sayers is a young fellow that wanted to be remembered to you.
Yes.
And congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
We'll look forward to seeing you. And that just about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. We will see if we can get a hold of the referee, if Tony Perez is still in the ring. Oh, Tony has put on a jacket, and I didn't have an opportunity to see him. The referee from New York, Tony Perez. Tony, tell us about it.
Well, it looks like it was a very deep cut and long, and I didn't have no choice to stop it because he could got serious consequences on that. Very bad cut, and Muhammad Ali looked very sharp and faster than ever. I could say that.
We noticed the circumstance here of the left hand seemed to be the damaging punch, the constant blow that seemed to start the cut, and then it looked as though a combination of left-right combination that really busted it open.
That is correct. Too much jab, 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 left hook and cross, right cross.
Tony, tell me this now, in terms of the cut, from where we were seated ringside, it didn't look as though the cut was damaging to the eye. I mean by that there was no blood in the eye. It didn't look like there was any real damage in that respect. You stopped the fight simply because you didn't want it to go any further that way.
Well, let me tell you, the manager, Teddy Banton, his trainer, he didn't want him to go, and Jerry got pretty upset about it. He wanted to continue, but he finally, he said that he wasn't going to continue because then I stopped it, because I can't take the manager's word for it. I have to listen to the fighter. When the fighter told me, then I stopped it, but the cut was really bad, and the blood was flowing into the eye.
Now, when you called the doctor up, could you move just a little bit, Skipper, that boy? When you called the doctor up, Tony, what was the doctor, what did he say? What was his conversation?
I never spoke to the doctor. The doctor never came in. I called him.
I didn't see anybody come in. That's what I wonder.
The doctor never had a chance to come in, and I make my decision by myself.
The referee made the decision. There was no doctor in there.
That is correct.
Now, Tony, we have a tape here, a rerun of the fight, and as we have recalled here from ringside, the circumstance, this is the round all the way through. Now, again, as you have noted, the left hand, and I think the very definite combination of punches is easily recognized as the damaging blow.
That is correct. Too much jab, jab and jab on the top of the eye. And if you watch it, after the middle of the round, I keep watching that eye because I saw it was a real bad cut. And it was bleeding, and like I said, at the end of the round, the blood was flowing right into the eye.
Again, Clay utilizing the jab. Corey trying to get in the left hook. But Clay cannot, of course, risk that, and he was fighting a great defensive fight at this manner. In other words, Corey had very few opportunities to use his favorite punch. Clay kept him off balance with the jab, and then if you watch very closely, you'll see the combination of the jab, jab, and the right cross.
That is correct. That is correct. Keep too much jab, keep him off balance all night, and he demanded. Jerry Kwari never had a chance to get set. Never. He never gave him a chance.
Tony, you weren't in there long enough to really have any trouble with the fighters. There wasn't any arguments or anything, were there?
Well, at the beginning in the instructions, they didn't want to listen to me, so I had to stop everything. They were talking to each other. They don't want to listen to me. Looked like they were arguing. I had to stop everything between me and the announcer, Johnny Addy. We had to stop the action and tell them, are you going to listen to me? Because they were mad at each other and they were insulting each other. And I finally had to stop. I said, are you going to listen to me? Then they realized I was the boss in the ring, and they listened to me then.
There it is. There's the combination of Clay with the left and the right cross, and that really split the eye. You can see Corey's eye, and there's another right, all adding to the cut, which undoubtedly, as referee Tony Perez right here at my shoulder said, it was too much. Did not call the doctor into the ring, said that is the end of it, and that was it.
Wait a minute, I did call the doctor in, but he never had a chance to come in because there was so much people in the corner trying to get in. He never had a chance, so I never spoke to the doctor. I tried to call him in, but he never came in.
But it was your decision, Tony.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, officially in the time, Johnny Addy, did we get the cards on that part of it?
Yes. According to the New York rule, Tommy, it's the end of the third round because the bell did not ring for the fourth round. In New York, we call it a TKO at the end of the third round. and I announced it that way.
Johnny, thank you very much. Tony, again, a fine job. Wish it had gone a little longer, but that's the way it is in boxing.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
And that just about wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen.